It's after a rain, and I have my decoy set up out there, my limb, and I have my dove call. So I'm going to adjust my tripod here a bit, try to get it up a little bit taller, and we'll do a little calling. I don't hear any Eurasians yet. That doesn't mean anything. It kind of does, and it kind of don't. We'll lots of times after a rain, they will begin to stir a bit. Got my bog death grip going. Open this up a little bit. There you go. Make sure she's free spinning. Now I like to use my Gamo Swarm MAXXIM, and the reason I like to use it is because it's magazine fed, has 10 shots, and I don't have to load one until birds show up. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to let this rest up here, clamp it in here. I can cock this weapon with it in the death grip. So we'll just let it sit here. Now I've relaxed a minute, and we will get our dove call out. Now when you're using this Haydell's dove call, mourning doves are different than Eurasian doves. So the Eurasian dove has a persistent 3-note call. 2 short, slightly high, and 1 low. You don't want to be screaming high with it. I have linked in this playlist somewhere a list of dove calls, or the calls that a mourning dove makes, and the call that Eurasian makes. So we're going to do a little calling for some Eurasian doves. Some people think this does some good, some don't. I have called birds in with this call, so it was money well spent. Back then it was like $7 or $8. You're going to spend around $30 for one today. This little piece of plastic whistle. Oddly, you know, when I was in elementary school playing the lute, it's the only other two notes I could make. There you go. And what you do is, these 2 fingers here, you hold them out a little bit from the end, like so, not all the way out, just a little bit to get your note right. You can you adjust your tonality with these 2 or 3 fingers right here. And then when you close them up, you get that low note. And then you wait. And you listen. And you watch. And you listen. And you watch and you listen. There's your decoy. There's your limb. That's because Eurasian doves like to land before they come in. The projectile I'm using today are Gamo Rockets. And out of any Gamo gun, and some that are not Gamo guns, these shoot really well. And even with these magazine-loaded guns, they don't jam. And that is a positive thing. And you can load longer projectiles in there one at a time. But why do that when you have something that fits? These work really well and penetrate and hit hard. So we're going to continue to call, and maybe we'll have a dove come in. Maybe not. Listen, there's nothing quite so soothing as the wind in the trees and the birds calling. But no Eurasians yet. And the bog death grip, it keeps this thing nice and steady. I am deadly on target right here. Steady as I can be. Just waiting. Well, I think it's a bit windy. So we might wait till this evening. Maybe that wind will die down a little bit. But I don't see anything moving. And I don't hear anything. Hear a lot of crows. Try one more time. I called some in yesterday. They just circled around and flew away. It was getting late. And conditions weren't optimal. And you can't bait Eurasian doves during the migratory bird season. Remember that. Now, you ever hear that sound? It ain't no hoot owl. Now you know what it is. Now, if we were mourning dove hunting, we'd have the shotgun or the Contender 410 pistol, and we would be out walking around, maybe calling every now and then, but we wouldn't be sitting under a shade tree with a scoped rifle, because you can't do that to mourning doves. You have to hunt them with a shotgun. It's the only legal method. The only legal method. Nothing going on out there yet. One more time. Well, I'm right here at the house. So I'm probably going to go inside, wait till this evening, and try again. Maybe early in the morning. But that's hunting. We don't call it shooting.